Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys enjoyed last video's Barber Expo that I attended. Met a lot of cool people. Shout out to Clean Cuts the One for this cool Believer Barber shirt. You guys can find him if you don't know who he is on Instagram or YouTube, Clean Cuts the One. He documented his barber journey as well, and he from barber journey, student barbering, to owning his own shop. And he's part of the 245 squad, so it's a pretty cool journey. Make sure to check him out. So today's video, I wanted to make it pretty interesting because I don't see a lot of people's progress or anything like that on YouTube regarding how they started off fading to where they're at now. So this video is going to be about my fading progress from when I started barber school to when I was working at the barber shop part-time to working full-time at the barbershop for I've been working at the barbershop full-time now for about 4 months, and I've seen a lot of progress. I've learned so much, and I'm going to show you guys pretty much my progress through photos so you guys can see. You guys can always check me out on Instagram at IamCesar. I have plenty of photos there. Obviously I'm not going to show you guys all the photos right here. I'm just going to show you some that pretty much like a little, a little progress, photos with progress by like each month or something I was working. But yeah, you guys can check out all the progress I do on my Instagram, and there will be a link to my Instagram somewhere in the description. But yeah, let's start this off with one of my first school pictures. One of the first cuts I ever did in barber school. It took me about 2 hours. It was a pretty much all shear cut. It was really hard. I didn't know really what I was doing. So I'm going to show you guys pretty much from the beginning to where I'm at now. Alright, so it's this picture right here. I had a long haircut as well. We both didn't know what we wanted. I remember he was going to go to an interview. So he wanted something a lot shorter. So we gave him, I think, a classic. It was an all shear cut. If I could go back and change it, I would probably use a guard, make it easier on myself. Probably like around a 4 or something, easy. Well, looking now, it was an easy cut. But that's a cut, guys. Before and afters. 2 hours later, that was my first cut. I'm sure a lot of you guys had an easier or faster time, but that was me. Before that, I had no experience with any sort of hair cutting at all. I've never really held a clipper before that, barber school or anything like that. So that was 2 months in learning about the clippers and all that. So it's not like I cut hair before or anything like that. That was literally my first cut. The only time I think I used scissors was to actually cut paper and all that crap. So that's my first ever cut. I also did this one in barber school. One of my friends she was more experienced at cutting. This is a fade I did. It was, I think, one of the best fades I did in barber school. And looking back at it, it looks okay. I mean, so yeah. Jumping into working part-time, just cutting at home sometimes, friends and all that. Not having a set style of cutting techniques or anything like that, because this was all me, like learning all this crap, YouTube, some help from instructors and all that. None of that really matters until you find what's easier for you. So this was me still trying to find still trying to find a way to fade and all that. Like this taper I did, I thought it was pretty dope at the time, but now I look at it a few months later and it's like, wow, it's kind of whack. But yeah, that's one I did. This was in May. This was me working part-time, still going to school or something like that. Not full-time at all. So still learning a lot. I could obviously see there's not really a transition at all. So I wanted to show you guys that one. And then there's this Marine dude that came, we kind of clicked, so he always comes to me from when I first started to now. It looks pretty good. I was still trying to find, this was I don't know, still part-time, I believe. And the fade looks okay, the transition's alright. But he liked it, so I guess it's cool. And then this is a second picture of him. It's kind of like the same time span. That's why you see the fade looking pretty much the same, around the same. Yeah, I think that was a month time span. Keep in mind, like, one of these things. This shop where I started working at is where I pretty much had to let go of a lot of fears, because it was my first shop. I didn't cut as much as often. The most cuts I've done maybe once I had my license, because I was going to school again. I ain't cut like that often, maybe one haircut a week. So this is where I had back-to-back clients for the first time and everything. So hard parts and all that was new to me. I was like, damn, how do I do this? Because I was scared to do it in barber school. I ain't have as many chances anyways to do it at barber school, but I refused to do it at the time. But yeah, same picture, hard part and all that. It's all easier now, obviously. But let's move on to a little bit more mid like approaching like almost full time at the shop. I started, I guess, messing around, looking at, my peers, not my peers, my coworkers, my barber fam, the guys who work left and right. I started doing, watching them more often, how they cut, trying to learn, obviously. So it was like a low fade I did, and I thought at the time, like I said, it looked clean, it looked good, he liked it and all that stuff. But obviously, if us barbers, we have an eye for this kind of stuff after a while, once we obviously improve. Approaching this I'm here working full time now. My fades are getting a little bit better. I was really proud of this one. I believe I was trying like a 360 GZ type technique. If you guys follow him, you guys already know what I'm talking about. If you guys don't, well, you guys can go check him out. He does the same technique for pretty much all his haircuts. This one came out pretty clean. I know, like, it's tough for me because I don't really work a lot with curly hair like this, so I struggle a lot when it comes to like blending the top, the super curly hair and all that stuff, the afros. Yes, I do look at videos and all that, but it's different because once you can look at videos all you want, but if you're not practicing on it, you're not going to get any better. So I was really happy with this cut. He was as well. So now, after going, this is still, like I said, this is me working full time now. I'm getting better, more cuts, I'm feeling better. I'm going to, demos, look and learns. This is one of the cuts that I did after look and learn, which is watching one of my dudes cut the whole time. And it came out pretty good. I used his technique. There's a good transition, better than my other fades. And this was pretty much in September, so last month. It's crazy because I feel like I did so much progress between the end of the last month till now, and it's really been like 2-3 weeks. So I was proud of that one as well. I did another cut like that. All these photos, guys, that I'm showing you guys are on my Instagram. This photo right here I was really proud of as well, because I was like, oh man, I'm getting it. You know that feeling when you're finally getting you're getting it, like it's actually working out for you. I thought it was working out for me. Super cool right there. It was really cool. The transition was good. Obviously I gotta work on my details, but that comes with time. You can't really teach somebody how to detail, so you learn that on your own. And then I came up with this taper. This is I'm proud of. This is like not even a week ago, I believe. Yeah, not even a week ago. My fades are obviously coming a lot crisper. There's actually a transition. It's more, when there's a transition and it's all nice and smooth, it's looking more like that now. So I'm really happy with that. All that hard work is paying off, obviously. I'm more happier. I'm less stressed at the shop now because my fades are just coming out a lot better. But yeah, man, this taper I feel like came out crispy. Obviously, details do matter. I know I can detail it a lot better so it can become blurry, but obviously that comes with time. Even my dude on my right and my left, they're like, take a picture. So I was like, hell yeah, I'll take a picture. It looks crispy, I got tipped fat by this guy. It was just good vibes. And then, like I told you guys, I watch my dudes cut all the time, so I started picking up on his fading method, which I want to share with you guys with time, obviously, once I get a lot more comfortable with it. And I came up with this fade. It was a high fade. It was one of those clients that usually goes with either A or B, not C, Caesar. But so I guess sometimes they get a little nervous and stuff when they come get a cut by you. They're like, thing and stuff. You know, you do just tell because you're new. So when I came out with this haircut, it was a high fade, like pretty much a high fade comb over. He was like, "Heck yeah, dude!" Like that's like he was so surprised that I cut it so well. Because you know, once he goes from other barbers that are experienced to a new barber, there's a huge difference. But he loved the haircut. He said it came out clean. He even wanted me to send him pictures to his number, pretty much by text. I thought it looked clean, and then the transition is just nice and, you know, flowing. So I really enjoyed that. And I did this other one as well. I haven't posted this one, not because it doesn't look good or anything, or not because it looks good or anything. I just didn't post it. I did this one last night. It's this one right here. And obviously, I think it needs to be super detailed. But now, what I take away from these photos is that there's actually a transition instead of being like, you know, all choppy and stuff. I mean, it's still all choppy, but obviously I'm still trying to learn this technique. But this technique is what I'm going to be using now because I really enjoy it and it works. It's working out for me, so it's pretty cool. I'm just so excited to go to the shop, do fades. I'm not as freaking nervous, anxious or anything like that. I'm just progressing, and this is me just working full time for about a couple months. So huge difference from when I started part time. Huge difference from now. In the future, there's going to be even more bigger differences. So those of you who are struggling with fades and all that, don't give up. There's going to be that aha moment that you guys will eventually get, and then you guys will just get better, and we'll look back on each photo before and be like, dang, okay, I see what I did wrong there, and just get better, you know. But yeah, that's where I'm at, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying my progress. I hope it motivates some of you who are struggling. I'm not saying I'm really good at fading. I'm just saying I found a technique that works for me, and I'm gonna stick with it and obviously get better from it, as y'all should too. So that's it. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Let me know what you guys think about the progress. Obviously, I want to hear what you guys think. Let me know where you guys are at with your fading techniques, what you guys are struggling with, and maybe I can help. DM me, comment box is right there. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Any questions, comment box is right there. And make sure to subscribe, guys. I'm always going to be coming out with new content. So I'll catch you guys later. Take care.